in Phnom Penh International Airport right now, getting ready to go to Vietnam. Pretty stoked. The whole thing is originally started as I wanted to go to Vietnam, and then it just turned into a whole adventure. That's not a bad thing. But yeah, just getting ready to leave Cambodia. The plane will be here, I think, an hour and a half when we board. So yeah, off to Vietnam. And once again, it's always, when we're about to leave a country, I'm a little sad that we're leaving, but pretty stoked about going to Vietnam. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. And I'm going to try to do a lot more videos in Vietnam. We're going to do some more, I guess you'd call it tourist stuff while we're in Vietnam. But yeah, I'll try to get some video of taking off if we can. And at the Vietnam airport, we're going to Ho Chi Minh, old Saigon. So yeah, Ho Chi Minh City. But yeah, see you there. Good afternoon. So we arrived in Ho Chi Minh City a few days ago. We've actually done a couple things, but I don't know what the order I'm gonna post my videos is. But we got to the airport and we ended up taking a taxi, and I'm gonna do another video on this too. It's gonna be, I think, a tips for Southeast Asia. Again, taxis from the airport, bus going by, of course. But what I will say is stay away from the taxis. You're best just to get Bolt or Grab, and yeah, just use those. The taxi services, they're just gonna rip you off, no matter what. Especially from the airports, they just rip you off. So we came to the Nico apartment, and what I will say is the apartment is really nice, really nice. Probably the best place we've stayed besides the Dewa Resort. Immaculately clean, and I think we paid about $37 through Agoda on it. But I'll show you. I don't know if you can see in the background, but the apartment is just back here. Again, the manager speaks very good English, almost fluent English. And after talking with him the other night, it turns out he was in Canada. He went to York University. So District 7, you're quite a ways away from the central part of Ho Chi Minh City, so it's very quiet. And I say that as there's noise on the street, but it's actually a very nice neighborhood. And one thing I will say about Vietnam is it's very clean. For the most part, very, very clean. Unlike Thailand and Ho Chi Minh City, very clean. I'm very impressed with it, actually. So I just wanted to show you, right across from the apartment, they've got some pigeons, and someone's obviously taking care of these pigeons. They're a white pigeon. They've got houses built. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see them. There is a bit of garbage in here, but again, relatively clean around the whole area. But yeah, we haven't been able to find the person that's actually feeding these pigeons, but they're obviously domesticated pigeons, obviously. So I thought maybe we'd do a little tour of this hotel. It's actually a hotel. Now, what I will say again is when we arrived, the gentleman actually gave us a choice. He took us and showed us a couple rooms and said you can pick whatever room you want. And again, very clean. We picked a smaller room because it had a microwave. The larger room, again, beautiful room. He said, well, maybe we can get you a microwave in here tomorrow. But we just took the smaller room with the microwave. But yeah, we'll go in and I'll show you the apartment or the hotel we're staying in, and only one we've had so far that actually has a microwave in it. So yeah, I'll take you up there and we'll show you the apartment. So we stayed at Nico Apartments, District 7 in Vietnam, and like I said, I gotta be honest, one of the best places we've stayed. It's immaculately clean, but the room's very small, but I'll take you for a little tour of the room. Now you come in, cupboards everywhere, lots of cupboards. Now there is no dishes or anything in the apartment, but it did come with a medium-sized fridge. And I said everything, and it's fully stocked too. You have a bunch of drinks and some beers. You got your own sink, and again, I said immaculately clean. Nothing. I said nothing in any of the cupboards. It came with a microwave, which was the first place we've rented, hotel or apartment, that had a microwave. So that was really nice, and we did use that. Excuse me. Yeah, good TV. We didn't use the cable. We just hooked up with an HDMI. So they offer chips, cup of soup, noodles. It did come with a coffee pot, bed. Air conditioner works extremely well. I said everything in here was amazing, amazing. Best place we've stayed. Take you into the bathroom. No smell in the bathroom either. Well, there is a smell. It's a nice smell. They obviously put a lot of effort into keeping the place immaculately clean. Now, we have stayed here a couple days. I'm doing this video a little bit later. But yeah, it's a super, super new and clean apartment. And as I was saying, the big thing for me is there was no bad smells at all in the bathroom. It actually smelled a little bit like a little bit flowery, or like a sweet smell with a little bit of alcohol. So you know they're sanitizing the place. All right, and the balcony view, I'll take you out there. And here's the view from the balcony. You can see there's District 7 of Ho Chi Minh City. Yeah, extremely nice place, extremely nice. Let me get this closed. We did spend a little more on this place. I think it was $37 Canadian per night, and we only booked for a few nights. So, and of course, if you were to stay here longer, and I would recommend, it's kind of away from the downtown area. So if you're looking for something quiet, there's a lot of places to walk. The main street is just immaculately clean, restaurants, cafes everywhere, but definitely one of the best places we've stayed. So yeah, anyways. All right, so we're going for a little walk in District 7 of Ho Chi Minh, and I may have said it, but I'll say it again. I'm liking Vietnam. What a beautiful country, and where we are now, it's just, yeah, it's so nice, actually. Yeah, maybe I had a different vision when we get out in the country, because you know me, I'm gonna want to leave and go out and explore a little more. But yeah, it's completely, my expectations were not like this. So we're going for a little walk down from our hotel where we're staying. I don't know the roads, but yeah, I'll show you around, and you'll see just a contrast difference to both Thailand and Cambodia. And don't get me wrong, I love Thailand and I love Cambodia, beautiful countries, but very impressed with Vietnam. As I said, Ho Chi Minh City, very impressed. And we've been up in District 1 and we've taken a few grabs around the city. And yeah, it's very nice. Here, I'll show you. So right now we're just taking a little walk to look for coffee. There's coffee shops everywhere. And around where we're staying, a lot of restaurants, a lot of Western food. We went for some pho. We just actually walked past it yesterday, and it was a little bit more expensive, about $4, maybe a little more, $5. But delicious pho, delicious. We actually did go shopping here yesterday. Yeah, we bought a few things for the hotel. Said the room we rented, it does have like a microwave and a sink to do dishes. It doesn't have any of the stuff that the other apartments had. There's no dishes or anything in there. But yeah, so we went to this place right here, bought some cloths, some dish soap, and yeah, just things for the apartment. We're only staying at this one, and it's considered an apartment, but it's a hotel. And we've only booked there, I think, for 3 days, and it was so nice, and the area is so nice. We just took an extra day, but yeah, we're heading back to District 1 tomorrow. We have booked another tour. We're gonna go see the tunnels and take a little tour on the Mekong Delta. So yeah, just out for a little stroll today, show you the neighborhood. It's at District 7 of Ho Chi Minh City. Yeah, I can't say it enough. It's just a beautiful city and so clean and colorful, very colorful. When we went out yesterday, we went to the War Remnants Museum yesterday, and we went past a park which was a lot of flower vendors, and there was thousands and thousands of flowers. It was beautiful. Beautiful, all different colors. But if we are back down in that area, I didn't film any of it. But yeah, we'll maybe take the video camera and try to get some shots. And a lot of the people you see around are cleaning up the areas. I'll just show you now. Someone out doing ground maintenance. Right up from our hotel, or right beside our hotel, there's a little park. We haven't gone through it. It's just a little park. But yeah, there's been people in there cleaning it, taking all the dead leaves out. Just, yeah. I think we're coming into more of a, maybe more of a residential area up here. I don't see as many cafes. Yeah, we just wanted to take you for a little walk and just, you know, show you how beautiful District 7 of Ho Chi Minh City is. Absolutely beautiful. We left the other apartment, the Nico apartment, and we've headed down to District 1. We want to do a couple tours down here, and there's really nothing available in District 7 unless you take a taxi or a Grab up to this area. So we booked the tunnels and Mekong Delta tour. So we've came here, we're staying at the Avanti Hotel Saigon. And I said, we're right in the middle of District 1. So we're gonna head down now and check out the statue, Ho Chi Minh statue. All right. We just arrived at the park where the statue is. Again, so much noise around, everywhere there's noise. Yeah, it's actually a very beautiful park, very beautiful. here we are. You can see in the background, there's the Ho Chi Minh statue. Pretty busy here, so it's going to be hard to get video. And everybody else is taking video. And, you know, being the respectful Canadian, I don't want to get in front of anybody else's video. Like I said, there's lots of people around, so we're going to try to work our way through them here and head down. We'll just, I'll do a little walk around. There's some stuff up ahead of us here, and we'll take a look at it. Really not sure what's happening up here, but there's a whole crowd of people. So I don't know if I'm going to go in. All right, so we see this smoothie place here. You can see there's a price menu right here. So we come in and we order a couple watermelon smoothies, and we sit down, and as soon as he cuts up the fruit and we sit down, he tells us it's an extra 10,000 each. Don't come here. Now that we've got away from the fruit and smoothie scammer, can you believe it though? After you sit down and he cuts the watermelon up, he tells you there's an extra 10,000 dong each. It's just unbelievable. So you know, he's seen me filming the video, and to be honest, he only charged us the normal price. So yeah, again, tried to scam us. I'm gonna give you a 360 view here. We'll try to forget about that guy. So tomorrow is the beginning of Tet in Vietnam. So there's a lot of activity going on. A lot of the streets are closed. And even though it seems really busy, it's a quarter of how busy it was when we were in town a few days ago. Everybody leaves the city to go home for, the New Year's. But I still will say it's a very beautiful city, and Vietnam is a beautiful country. It is. Like I said, the rest of the countries we've been in, and again, not to poke or anything, just there's been garbage laying around, and it's just not like that here. But all right. So we'll see if we can get you some more video of around Ho Chi Minh. Yeah, very beautiful place, very beautiful city, and I'm glad everybody's gone because I don't like the busyness. Just again, walking around downtown Saigon, I'll try to do a quick pan around for you to see. Yeah, they're really doing it up, for Tet. And I'm going to keep talking because there's music playing everywhere. And again, don't want the copyright strike. Yeah, looks really nice around here, really nice. All right, moving on. So we're walking around, and there's this big building here, and we look at the sign, and it's the People's Council Hall. So yeah, it's really nice, big building. So I'm walking around, there's this little guy here, he wants to say hi. Yeah, he wanted to say hi. Bye. We've just been walking around. Again, I'm going to apologize for the noise. But this is a Reunification Palace. Not sure how good you're going to be able to see it there in the back. But I think on the reviews, I think it cost about 90,000. I'm not sure if it's open right now because you know, it's Tet starting tomorrow. But they have some tanks out front, and I guess there's a bunker, but I'll try to get you a shot of it. Hey, you see over there, you might be able to see a couple tanks. But yeah, Reunification Palace. And I said, apparently there's a bunker you can go in if you pay your 90,000 dong. Yeah, it looks very nice actually, and the grounds are very well maintained. All right, we'll move on to something else here. I'll give you a shot down this street. There's a tourist bus. I've said a few times, it's a very beautiful city, very beautiful city. So just heading back to the hotel now. Again, sorry if it's noisy, but it's getting dark, so I don't even know if the GoPro is going to pick the video up very well. You can look over here. So, and today's not a busy day, so they say. And yeah, crossing the roads. A couple of them don't have pedestrian crosses with lights, so you got to kind of time it out right. Yeah, traffic. Good morning, everyone. So early morning today, early morning. So we booked a couple more tours through online through Agoda actually. So we moved into District 1 to be close to a pickup area for the tour company. But yeah, today we're going to be going to see I think it's the Chi Chau tunnels and the Mekong Delta tour. So yeah, it should be pretty neat. But we got up today about 6:30 in the morning, and I managed to get a coffee into me. So we're gonna sit here at the hotel. The tour bus or the shuttle bus is gonna come right to our hotel and pick us up. So yeah, it's about 7 o'clock in the morning right now. I'll give you a look around. It's actually fairly quiet. But this is probably the quietest I've seen the street. Yeah. And last night was, well, it's now Tet in Vietnam. So last night at midnight, there was a huge fireworks display. Unfortunately, we had to get to sleep because we had the tour to get up at 6 in the morning. So I did film some. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in another video or not, but I'll show you where. Just over in that area, you can't see, there's a big building. And yeah, the fireworks was amazing, amazing. They were higher than some of the skyscrapers, and it went on for, I'd say, half an hour. So yeah, it was really neat actually. But yeah, we're gonna sit up here, we're gonna have a coffee outside the hotel lobby and wait for the shuttle bus to pick us up. So yeah, we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so the bus just came and picked us up. They were on time too, so yeah, nice bus. I'll show you the outside once we get off. Don't want to talk too loud because there's a bunch of people on the bus. We're at the first stop right now, and you know, like all these tours, again, they're tourist traps, but This is an actual factory where they make a lot of, I'll show you some of them, but it's handicapped people make this art, and as soon as you see it, you're gonna know. It's actually beautiful art, beautiful stuff. I'll show you a few of them here. Now, as the lady here was saying, a lot of this stuff is made from different material like mother of pearl and eggshells. And I'll show you the eggshell table. Really amazing stuff. So yeah, they use these eggshells in different colors. They dye them to get different colors. And over here, this is the mother of pearl. And you've probably seen these before. I've seen these this art before. It's really beautiful. But of course, you can purchase it. We're not going to be buying anything today. With us, some of it's made of wood. The back is made of wood, and we're not allowed to bring wood into different countries. So, and I've learned this a long time ago, where we bought some wooden figurines, and you're not allowed to take those out of the country for, you know, bugs maybe in it and stuff. But the art itself is beautiful. So I'll take you into the showroom and I'll show you some. So after you've seen it, you probably noticed some of it does look familiar. You've probably seen it in your own country. But yeah, eggshell and mother of pearl, and yeah, beautiful art, beautiful art. All right, on to the next stop. Okay, so we just arrived at the tunnels now. So, and it's funny, we were told we should have brought mosquito repellent, because 65% of the mosquitoes apparently carry malaria. And it's funny that we were talking about malaria until just recently. So anyways, yeah, we're gonna head into the tunnels. All right, so we just arrived at one of the, I guess, the booby trap.
I am very flexible. It means we see there's crowded. We go another one, we come back, yeah? We're not going there, wait for the time. Outside the 6th sense, we made a lot of bamboo trap. This one, the fake one. Original one with the leaf with the grass on the surface. So it means we keep the leaf with the grass on the surface. We don't use this one. We use this one to stop tourists coming. Eh? See, here. Ah. I repeat, this is the fake one. The real one we keep in here. We got the oil, you know, the poison from the tree. You know the name of the tree, Kuk Chi tree. The oil from the tree very dangerous. So when you come there, you not die immediately, you die 3 hours later. Very painful, huh? Very simple but very effective. If you want to know how you can try. If you try, Vietnam government will pay you $3,000 if you try. Lady first, finger inside, in. Stop for photo. Okay, in. Okay, lady first, and after that, next place.
You filming? Yeah,
So yeah, our tour guide's a pretty funny guy.
Next one, try. Second last.
Better a small place for work.
Yeah, I know. Under the floor all the time. Even no car card, he was left like apprentices there. I was under the floor.
From Canada, you move 3 meters. Move.
He said he'll work. Huh? Wow.
Okay. Anyone, ma'am? Anyone else want to try? We not come back here anymore. If you say I want original tunnel, no way more. No more. No more way.
Okay, so yeah, we've hit a few things, seen some traps, a couple tunnels. There's actually quite a few other tourists here. And, you know, you've heard me in my other videos talk about, you know, it's a tourist trap. But, you know, when you come to some of these places, you have to do at least 1 or 2 of these tours.
Not from Ukraine?
Oh, go inside. Maybe.
This here is Kong, our very comedic tour guide.
Thank you.
Thank you.
More trap. Eh? So please listen to him. Mời chú bộ đội. Dạ. Cảm ơn cô. Ladies and gentlemen, in the wartime, most of the travel will come up last on the top. Actually, when the American chair they try attack to this land with lots of tank, helicopter, bulldozer, howitzer, artillery, and lots of trooper. They didn't know the trap up. They step on the cover and fell down here and got stuck by the trap. And the first one is the sleeping army trap. Down here is sleeping his army. Yeah. Because when one soldier fell down here, he spread it down like this on the wall. So the stick come here or here to the right side or the left side of the shoulder. Yeah. Rolling trap, rolling, just keep rolling, rolling trap. The window trap here, ladies and gentlemen, the window trap here is up like that, so the soldier fell down here, he got stuck in the middle. Holding the trap. The number. When the soldier fell down here, oh! He got stuck here. He could not fly with the captain here on the sky with the helicopter. Yeah, that's a true story. Yeah, very, very nice experience when he fly with the captain on the sky with helicopter. Square trap similar with the first one picture here. It's set up with the whole like that. 0.51 meter deep. When the soldier fell down, he slide down from here. This is mucho. And this is the seesaw trap, balance trap. That look like the seesaw game in the kindergarten. When the soldier fell down this side, the other side spin a multiple circle. Yeah, with the claw of the power. Yeah, of trap, and hit to the head or the neck of the soldier. Very painful. I'm very sorry about that. That's why the war is very terrible. The war is nothing. We hate the war. And lovely trap here, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely trap. I love the trap. The trap was made and established by the Ho Chi guerrilla. They're very lovely, very handsome, and they're very beautiful one. And they made a lot of booby trap for protect this land for safety. This area for happiness. And the trap here set up behind the main door and hang on the ceiling by the string. The string when the GI stood over there, they tried to enter the house. They kicked the door. American GI. Very sorrowful. Very sorry for that bad behavior. The trap directly attacking Saladas. When you're gonna block the upper part, the second part still carry the heavy thing, look like the rock or the sandbag put here. It's still coming up, hit to the lower part of the shoulder. Because the door trap here has two parts. The first part connected the second part by the momentum here. Oh, down one, very painful. Ladies and gentlemen, right now the war is over, so we hope no more war, no more bomb, no more trap. Come in, please.
And as you know, the cross line is not down there. Cross line is 3 meters, from here to here. 3 meters. This is the bunker.
Ladies and gentlemen, here you see them make the bamboo trap. You see the knife and the bamboo stick. Yeah. This one also the arrow. You know arrow is? It's easy job for women, for children, for old people can do it. Thank you. And this one, they cut American B-52. When they cut, they pour the water. It's make cooler, so no explosion. Cut into small pieces. See this man, they make the fire. So the fire made the weapon very hot, easy for him to make loud to the landmark. If emergency, go down the tunnel there. Everything here underground. We just make the roof for tourists.
All right, so Lindsay and I, we're gonna go do just the 10-meter tunnel, 10 meters. You can go 20 up to 50 meters in here. So we'll just take 10 meters and we'll see if it works.
Picture lang ako. Picture ka. Tingin.
Can I be the last one? No, actually. Not I will not push.
Silipin muna.
Yeah, so here we go.
She doesn't want to go.
Are you going?
I think you can go first.
All right, so Lindsay's gonna brave it, take the tunnel.
Yeah, she got a problem with narrow space.
Small, yeah. Her too,
On the
actually.
front, even in the when she commute.
Yeah, claustrophobic.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
So maybe
I'll try myself. If I cannot, then I'll go out.
All right, so here we are. I don't know if you're even going to be able to see me in here, but yeah, it's not actually too bad. You're going to get a shot of Lindsay's bum. So, like I said, I'm not even sure if you can see me. Got an air vent here. There was an exit right back there.
I don't think anybody went that way.
No.
That must have been for 10 meters.
So nobody took the 10-meter turn off. We're all keeping going.
We're going 20. There's one here.
When you get down, can you reach and get my back?
Do you want to get out here?
Yeah.
Keep moving if you want.
No, that's good.
No more? So, somebody go longer.
Yeah, they're gonna listen to the left and right turns.
Okay. I think I'm too old for that. So we did 20 meters.
Not too bad. You don't have to go right down. You can just climb over.
Me, I can.
I just went like this.
All right. So yeah, we did 20 meters. It's actually not that small. The tour guide mentioned that they've increased the tunnel. I think it's a joke, but I'm out of breath. He said 50%, 75% for Americans.
If you come up here, you have to.
But yeah, it wasn't that bad actually.
You go here, Cambodia.
So yeah, interesting. So 20 meters. I did 20 meters. All right, just finished the tunnel tour. Again, I don't know the pronunciation of the tunnels. Chu Chai. I'll put the name in the video. So yeah, I don't know. It was a pretty good tour. Kind of quick. There is a place. I'm not sure if I got it on the recording or not. But about halfway through the tour, there's a gun range. So you can go fire different weapons. They had an old carbine there, M16, AK-47, an M60. There was a couple other guns they had there. Basically, it's 55,000 dong per bullet, and it's a minimum of 10 bullets. So yeah, it's going to be 550,000 to shoot 10 rounds off in one of the guns. It was pretty loud, pretty loud. But that kind of wraps up the part of the tunnel part. This tour came with two separate parts to it. We have the tunnel tour and a Mekong Delta tour. And I'm going to kind of apologize. As you can see in the background, there's tourist buses everywhere. And it is very touristy here again. You know me, I'm going to tell you the way it is. But I do recommend, if you come to these countries, you take at least one or two of these tours. In there, it was kind of hard to get video because there was so many people around, and yeah, it was just hard to get shots because people were in front of me. But yeah, so we're gonna wrap up the tunnel part of it here, and we're heading off to the Mekong Delta. I don't even know if I'm gonna put this all in one video or break it up into two videos. I think it'll probably be just one video, so excuse me. You'll be seeing the tunnels probably and Mekong Delta all in the same video. But yeah, not too bad. And heading off to Mekong Delta now. Okay, so we made it to the Mekong River. You see in the background there. So yes, tour of the Mekong Delta. If you look around, I'll try to get my head out of the way. Yeah, we're at, I don't know, it's some pier area. But there's a lot of stuff floating back in the water there. But there's a question, he asks us questions, the tour guide does, and we're supposed to have the answer by the time we get to the end of the tour. The question for this one is, how do they purify the water? So we'll see if we can figure it out. So this is the boat I guess we're going in. So yeah, again, a bit touristy, but yeah, it's a tour. All right, so we're gonna hop on the boat.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? My strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, oh. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it, how you gonna move for it, what you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it, how you gonna move for it, what you gonna be?
All right, here we are. We're on the Mekong River. So we're heading to a little village or something, and we're going to have some honey tea and stuff up there. We're going to another place called Coconut Candy Island. You can look around here. Sorry if there's some glare. I'm always apologizing. But yeah, here we are, the Mekong River. Awesome. Okay, so we just arrived at Coconut Island. I guess there's some coconut candy here, coconut wine, rice wine. Sorry if there's glare behind me. Sun's in a bad spot. Yeah, well, here, I guess you can buy some products. Again, you know, it's a tourist thing, so. It's kind of hard to get video because the tallest guy in the group is going to stand up front. So, you know, what do you do, right? So, anyways, they make coconut candy here, and he's been showing some different ways different types of coconuts and how they process the coconut. But I said the tallest guy in the group is going to stand at the front. Check this out. It's like a cobra. Obviously, I like that an alcohol drink. But, yeah. Glasses of it. So yeah, if you're looking for your cobra infused alcohol, this is where you come and get it. All right, guys, that cobra wine. Okay, I'm trying it out for you guys. Here it is. Look at this. Look at this. All right.
Good go. Wow.
Oh shit.
This one good for men after 10
All right.
p.m. We call it Vietnam
So-
Viagra.
Can I have it in a glass?
Yeah.
No, snake wine.
Sorry. I just want to. All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
After
this is it.
drink
All
your
right.
gun,
So you better subscribe for this one.
if your gun working, move over there for toilet. Thank you.
Snake wine.
Actually, it's not too bad.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Really alcohol-y. He said it was 40%.
Yes,
so,
40%.
But there you go. Snake wine, and you've seen the snake. Look at this.
Let go.
All right, there you go, guys. I drink snake wine
Wow.
for you. Wow. Okay, so now we're going to take a little rowboat up some of the canals in the Mekong Delta area. So we'll show you some of the rowboats. All right, so yeah, Lindsay and I'll jump in one of these boats, and we're actually going with, I think it's Kong, his name is, the guide. He's a pretty funny guy. So yeah, try to get some video for you going up some of these little canals in the Delta. All right, here we go. We got a coconut hat, and up into the Mekong Delta we go. Lindsay back there. All right. It's really nice in these canals. When we first started out, I said I wasn't going to wear the coconut hat, but you know, it fits. Say hi. Say hi for YouTube.
Hey. You got the hand pedal.
Where is that, Mr. Kung?
Yeah? Yeah? If you want to do, you can do this one for video on your jetty.
No. I'll show you. Look at Lindsay gets to row the boat. Hey. Hello.
I'm dangerous with it.
All right, well, we'll show you some more scenery.
I will take some of that off. Oh, we're the fastest.
And we were told to keep our hands in the boat because we may whack our fingers, and apparently there's crocodiles. So yeah, very interesting. I don't know if you can tell from the video, but we're actually going not a bad little click here. Okay, so coming up that canal, yeah, pretty nice drive actually. And yeah, we had the fastest boat, and I just like to put that in there. But we arrived at a little, I guess a house, a community, pretty far up the canal actually. And here I guess we get to try out a few things. There's going to be some honey wine and stuff. So yeah, we'll just see where this goes.
You have to taste from start from beginning. Start from pineapple. In Vietnam, we always dip pineapple with chili sauce.
So as part of the tour, one of the stops, we get some fruit and some honey tea. So yeah, there's the fruit. We're taking a walk. It's a path that through, this local village, and yeah, it's really neat. There's fruit trees and canals on each side. Jackfruit. I'll show you one. This is just a smaller one. Yeah, the jackfruit. And there's other fruits growing up in trees and stuff. But yeah, this is just a path through a local village. Really neat. Really neat. All right, so we're I think at one of the last stops now. So this is where we're going to try out some honey tea. Oh, you can see the bees here.
Okay. Does it hurt? No. Oh.
See a little chunk of honey here. Try it out.
Dry ginger.
I want to see those beads.
Give me your finger.
All right. Look at that fresh honey. It's actually really good. I kind of wish I didn't eat that other thing now because it was drowning out the taste. Yeah, very good. I think the bee wants his honey back.
This one bananas and ginger. Then you try it.
So what is in this?
Honey.
Oh,
Pure
just honey? Pure
yeah.
honey.
In the island from the longan flower,
just
coconut
banana.
flower, pomelo flower. This
Just tastes like a banana chip.
They got a snake in the toilets.
Oh, really?
In a cage.
Oh, in a cage. Well, that's okay.
Snake.
In a cage,
come
but
from this and the
big
bee
and
pollen.
alive?
Bee pollen?
Bee pollen, the powder
If you go
of
across the
flower
road,
and
it's
the
in a
bee
cage.
collect from the
Yeah,
flower
we're
inside.
across the road.
It
Go
make
across the
food
road
up
and
for
just
the
be
liver.
on the carriage.
Good
Like,
for liver and
you
for
see a big
who
cage?
get diabetes. The bee pollen.
Pollen, claro.
Bee pollen, yes. The powder of the flower and the bee collect from flower is for liver, for diabetes, it's good.
Yeah.
And three together.
Banana and ginger.
Okay, let you try.
Come on.
Try it.
Should we stir?
Honey.
Should we stir it?
All right. We got some honey tea.
Yeah, you want it,
Okay, let you try please.
Oh, sorry.
We'll try this out. Oh. Yeah, cheers everyone.
Cheers. Salud.
Cheers.
Have you any YouTube channel? Okay.
Yeah, that's very good. All right. Wow. Some honey tea. Sorry if the music here is a bit loud, but I heard there's a snake over here. Oh yeah, look at this. It's some sort of python. Yeah, in this cage. This is kind of just in someone's yard. One of the other people on the tour said, hey, there's a big snake across the street. So I actually thought it might have been a cobra, but it looks like it's some sort of python. But yeah, we'll get back to the group. Just thought you might want to see a snake in someone's backyard. All right, so we something special today. So as I said, we're in Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon, Vietnam. So today we're actually going to go visit the War Remnants Museum. And like always, I'm going to apologize for the noise. We're always right in the thick of things here. So yeah, we're going to go around. We're going to go to the War Remnants Museum in Ho Chi Minh City. So yeah, hope you enjoy this. I'm also going to put a verbal warning in here. I'll probably also put a slide in, but there's going to be some graphic images, I'm assuming, in the video. You know, this is for basically educational and historic purposes only. So viewer discretion advised. All right, so we just came into the museum. It costs 40,000 Vietnamese dong for entry, which I think is an extremely good price. I'll actually put the conversion for you. So as soon as you come in, you can see here, I'm not sure how much of it fits, but there's a Chinook helicopter. But all right, so we're gonna head in. I'm gonna try to get as much video as I can. I probably won't talk very much, but you know me. So yeah, enjoy. M48 A3 tank. Over here we've got some artillery and APCs. And sorry if there's a glare. The sun is actually, yeah, really bright today. Beautiful day in Ho Chi Minh City. Big artillery piece. Not sure if you can see it, but M107, 175 millimeter gun, artillery piece. The thing is huge. And not sure if you can hear me, but got an F-5 US plane. US scout plane. And again, I'll say anybody who knows me knows I'm right into aircraft. And right here, you can see Huey. And again, people who know me, I've been in one of these, so yeah, awesome. Look at that Gatling gun. Some of you more military buff people will probably know what type of Gatling that is. But yeah, for my work back in Canada, I've actually flown in a Huey a couple times. Big aircraft, actually. All right, so let's move into the museum. So the tour, according to the reviews I read, actually starts on the 3rd floor. So we just came into what's designated as room 1, and the title of the room is Historical Truths. Standing in front of one of the info boards here. It's about the Gulf of Tonkin incident. So August 2nd, 1964. Apparently the U.S. declared that they had sunk a destroyer in the Gulf of Tonkin. And that's pretty much was the rationale of the U.S. to get involved in the war in Vietnam. So we come into room 2. Room 2 is basically labeled a requiem to war. And it's a collection of photographs kind of leading up to the war itself. And this is basically from photographers who died during the war, trying to get the story. As I mentioned, and I'm talking very low, I may even have to boost the volume of the video. Room 2 is basically dedicated to all the photographers that died in the Vietnam War, or as they call it here, they call it the American War. But I'll do a quick pan of some of the photographers that were killed in the war. actually fairly busy in here, so it's kind of hard to get some video, and a lot of glare on the pictures, so I'll do what I can. You can come down to the second floor now. We're going to go into room 6, which is war crimes. And here you can see that's one of the most famous pictures. I think it was in Time magazine also, but the photographer won a lot of awards for the picture. Yeah, a lot of the pictures, there's a glare, so it's kind of hard to see, but you know, I don't think you want to see them anyway. So we're going to head into room 7. This is effects of Agent Orange, so we'll head in there, and again, set graphic pictures, so yeah. A lot of children affected. So in here, basically the tiger cages, and if you want to know a little more, I advise you just go into Google and research it. We've got a guillotine here too, they used to execute people. So there was different sizes of tiger cages. Again, I would recommend you go Google search this, but basically the prisoners couldn't lay down or sit up properly, and they were lined with barbed wire, as you can see, so it made it very uncomfortable. And here's some of the cells from up top. I'm assuming when they were used, guards would have been up here to look down on the prisoners. You can see there is a statue in there. We'll go down and take a look from the front. And this is what they called the sunbathing rooms. If you want to pause the video and read that, one of those, I don't know, times where I guess you really don't know what to say. But we'll take a little stroll down, and in the background you'll see some of the vehicles and armaments. So yeah, it's like I said, it was 40,000 dong to come into the museum, which you know, that's like just over $2 American, you know, three something Canadian. Great deal. Let's be honest, that's pretty cheap. The museum itself is mainly pictures. The outside they have some equipment you can see in the background here, but the museum itself is mainly just a lot of pictures and very graphic pictures. I probably won't show a lot of what we filmed, and with pictures there's always a glare on them, so they don't show up very well. And you know, there was pictures of children, and you know, I really don't know what to say, but you know, things like war, you know, it's always the civilian population that suffers the most. So yeah, anyways, we'll turn back around here. We don't want to go out to the glare of the sun. But yeah, outside is, you know, there's 4 or 5 vehicles, and then there's some aircraft over there. I'll get some more pictures of those as we walk around. But yeah, again, people who know me, I'm at a loss for words. I think the pictures, it really, that's like 1,000 words. So yeah, I guess if you're ever in Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh area, sorry if there's going to be a big glare here. But I would advise, I recommend you spend the $2 or $3 and visit the museum. I think that's excellent price, excellent price. We were actually staying in District 7, which is on the southern part of Ho Chi Minh. So we took a grab here. The grab, we gave him 200 dong. It was like 150 dong. So, but yeah, we gave him 200 dong to bring us here. So again, museum, very cheap to come. And I would recommend you, if you're in Ho Chi Minh City, you come visit the museum. So we're just leaving Ho Chi Minh City now, Saigon. We're at the Saigon train station. So yeah, we're gonna take a train this time. Yeah, I think when you're in Vietnam, you got to take one of the trains. We're gonna try to go all the way to Hanoi eventually, but right now we're just gonna go to, I think it's called Nha Trang. I think it's called Nha Trang. So yeah, our train leaves in about, I don't know, it's 20 after 9 it leaves. It's about 8:30 right now. Again, kind of an early morning. We were up maybe 7-ish, and we took a grab. Yeah, again, just our experience with taxis so far, just don't take the taxis. Download an app, and Grab is the only one that's used in Vietnam. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get as much footage on the train as I can. I just realized my battery's really low on my GoPro, so, but it's much quieter here. Said at the airports, we've been coming in and leaving. There's just thousands of people. There's taxis asking you for if you want to ride. Here it's fairly quiet actually. We just mentioned how peaceful it was here compared to the airports. So yeah, we're gonna jump on the train. We'll head to Nha Trang. It's about 8.5 hours, but it also says that the times can be off. So, and it, you know, it's Southeast Asia. So yeah, we'll head in here. I'll see if I can get some shots inside when the train comes in, and yeah, we'll see where this video goes. Anyways, here we go. Okay, so we're onto the platform now, and yeah, it's actually pretty easy. If you get an electronic ticket here, they don't deal in paper tickets. So yeah, we just showed the guys our electronic ticket, and they pointed us to the right direction. So yeah, this is our carriage here. But yeah, really easy. It said just showed them our ticket and they pointed us to the right carriage. All the carriages are marked with a number. So on your ticket, it says you're in coach. Ours was 11. And there's little signs that hang off the train that says coach 11, coach 12. So yeah, we just headed in and the rooms are all numbered. So yeah, it was pretty easy actually. But I'll give you a quick view of up and down. Ho Chi Minh City is the last stop on the line. It actually ends right up there. That's the end of the line. So when we leave, we're going to be heading that way out of the station. So yeah, we'll just, and by the way, they have PowerPoints on the train, so I'm able to charge my GoPro. I was a little worried because I'm down to 25%, and I thought there may not be enough to do the train video. Here, I'll show you those signs. You can see right here, they have a sign number that tells you what coach you're on. So yeah, pretty easy to use. So yeah, we'll head in. Thank you. And there's our coach room with Lindsay. Lindsay's probably the prettiest thing in the train. It's a little old. But yeah, take a look around. Nothing too fancy. Definitely nothing too fancy. And the window's a little bit grimy, but I'll try to get some shots out as we go through some of the countryside. I said the window's pretty dirty, so I don't know how they're going to show up. But yeah, we're on the train, and yeah, we'll see you on the way. All right, we're off. 9:20 exactly, so the train leaves on time. Let's see if we get there on time. So yeah, saying goodbye to Ho Chi Minh City.
Hệ với tiếp viên phục vụ trên tàu chúng tôi, hoặc liên lạc về đoàn tiếp viên đường sắt phương Nam qua đường dây nóng được niêm yết trên các toa xe. Rất mong quý khách vui lòng cùng chúng tôi thực hiện vì lợi ích chung của tất cả mọi người. Xin trân trọng cảm ơn quý khách.
Not a clue.
Ladies and gentlemen,
there we go, English.
to operate our service continuously.
We're on the train about, I don't know, 45 minutes or so. And just to kind of let you know, sorry if it's a glare again, but they do come by and ask if you want food. And it was, I think, 40 dong per meal, I think. I'm not sure what we're getting. I heard it was only cup of soup, but we'll find out. But yeah, they give us these couple tickets here. So yeah, we'll find out what happens there.
About passengers and
Announcement again. And they are in English too. And just after the food guy gave us these tickets, someone else went by with a snack tray. They sell drinks and chips and stuff. So a bag of chips was 10 dong. So yeah, we got some chips too. So just to let you know, they're apparently serving some sort of food. The options were fish, chicken, and sausage. But it may just be cup of soup. And it was pretty cheap, so I'm assuming it may just be cup of soup. And they sell snacks. When we got on the train, I don't know, it's about half an hour later, some guy come by selling tickets for food. So we got chicken and sausage. Now it's 11:30 now, so we've been on the train for a couple hours, and I'm thinking, yeah, where's that food we ordered? But yeah, so about 2 hours in, they serve all the food, and you can see here, I'll open it up. Well, there's what I got. So that was the sausage one. Lindsay got chicken. It actually smells really good. So they just, yeah, they bring it in this styrofoam box, put some soy sauce on it for you. And you got a spoon and some chopsticks. I'm never sure. Oh, this is soup. A little thing of soup too. So yeah, there you go. And it cost, I said 4,000 dong. So that's like 250 or something. Yeah, it's I think the cheapest meal we've eaten since we've been here. All right, so I'm gonna get down to eating. So a couple hours in, they bring your food. It smells good. It does smell good. And so I mentioned there's a guy that goes up with snacks. Here's the snack dude. So yeah, very basic. Just has some chips, a few different types of drinks. But I think they were, the chips were 10,000 dong each. So, you know, we got 2 bags. It's like $1 something for 2 bags. We got some energy drinks, Sting drinks. They were like, I think 15,000 dong. So, in their energy drinks, so really that's under $1 each for an energy drink. So I did ask about smoking cigarettes. I thought there would be I was told from the reviews there's a restaurant car where you can go and drink beer and smoke cigarettes. Apparently there's no smoking on the train, so don't know if it's a different train has that. Excuse me, but we're gonna try to jump off here and, you know, see if that's possible. We'll let you know what happens. All right, so actually we asked another train guy, and he said we could smoke down here. Smoking down here? Smoking down
here.
In here?
Okay.
Are you sure?
Not, it's okay, it's okay.
I don't know, you sure? All right. Okay, so we can smoke right here. Okay, thank you. Okay, all right. Well, we can smoke here. Okay. All right. I'm doing YouTube. So this guy says we can smoke right in this area. I don't know. We're gonna have a cigarette. All right. So yeah, there is a smoking area in between the cars apparently. So just meet one of the employees, and if you're nice, he'll let you smoke. So yeah, we're sitting between 2 of the cars having a cigarette. You know, I'm gonna take it. It's an 8-9 hour train ride, so that's a long ways for me to go without a cigarette. And it's funny, as I'll mention now, we didn't smoke before we came to Southeast Asia. When we got to Thailand, we actually started smoking cigarettes. And yeah, that's because every country is saying that vaping is illegal. I don't know if that's true or not. I'll show you down here. So I think this is kind of the galley area. The guy that brought our snacks is right around the corner over there. But yeah, it looks to be the galley area. Got hot water. So yeah, anyways, nice guy. He's gonna let us smoke here. I'm not sure how much of that you heard. But yeah, I guess there's not a smoking car. But yeah, you can smoke between the trains apparently. And there was a couple other people smoking. So if you do smoke or vape, there was also a guy vaping. Yeah, you just go in between the cars and smoke. There is like it looks like an ashtray on the door, but there's no butts or ashes in it, and there's a little gap. So we were just sort of flicking our ashes out the gap. But if you are a smoker, there you go. You can smoke on Vietnam Railways between the cars. This is probably our 3rd or 4th stop. They tell you on the announcement not to get off the train, but yeah, I just asked, hey, can I get off and do a quick video? But yeah, we're in again, don't know. Actually, I will put the name up though. But yeah, stop. You get a view of around. Yeah, really neat. There's the train. All right, yeah, so we'll jump back on. We don't want to hold them up. All right, so the steward, I think that's what it's called. So he came to the door again, and I guess it's dinner time. So there's 2 selections, rice and chicken and rice and pip, had no idea what pip is, but I seen the chicken in Lindsay's lunch, so we both ordered pip. So we're getting rice and pip, and from what it was last time, it's gonna take about 2 hours, I guess, before the meals here. But yeah, he gave us a couple tickets, and we just wait now, and they bring our rice and pip, whatever the heck that is. Something you might be wondering on an 8-hour train ride. Remember, up to Hanoi is 33 hours or something, but on it, we're going to Nha Trang, so 8 hours, 9 hours. You know, where do you go to the bathroom? I'm going to show you. Here's the galley area. All right. In we go. So to lock it, it's just a little latch you put up there. But yeah, here's the bathroom. Don't mind the water on the floor. Wet sprayer. Yeah. There's the bathroom. We got a view. Yeah, nothing special, but actually it doesn't stink. You know, it's not the cleanest bathroom in the world, but it doesn't stink. And as long as you don't mind the water on the floor, you're good to go. So there's the bathroom. So the supper arrived. It's actually only about half an hour, 20 minutes until we get to Nha Trang. So yeah. Anyways, it turns out that pip, or whatever he was saying, it's actually beef and rice with vegetables. And the dinner is much better than the lunch was. And I'm sorry, I started eating because I was hungry. There you go. So yeah, it's beef and vegetables with rice, and they also give you a bag of soup. They had the same thing in the lunch, but yeah, this is actually kind of tasty. When we were reading some of the reviews, people were talking about the food. No, like I said, the lunch was, you know, it was okay for $2.50. The supper is much better. Tastes good. All right, just got to Nha Trang. Not sure how well you can hear me, but yeah, just got here. The train was on time. Timing's all the way we're at, actually. It was really good. So I'll show you really quick the train again. So it appears that our sleeper train, and by the way, that's a first class sleeper. It's 4 soft beds. The second class sleeper is 6 hard beds, and then you have your seats. So yeah, they just recently started doing two bed cabins. but none of those were available on that train. You're gonna hear the announcement. So yeah, Nha Trang, here we go. Good day, everyone. Welcome to beautiful Nha Trang, Vietnam. We're up on the 11th floor. I'm actually going to do an apartment, or well, it's a hotel room tour for you. But we're up on the 11th floor, so it's a little bit windy. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but a little bit cooler. And to be honest, it's quite enjoyable. I've been moist for at least 5 weeks. I think this is the first day where I haven't, you know, been sweating at all. I'm really enjoying it. But you got to see, I don't know. So we booked a hotel right on the ocean. We've been in Cambodia. We were on a beach, and we spent the first week in Vietnam in Ho Chi Minh, where there was no beaches. So we've come to Nha Trang, and we put ourselves right on the beach, just so we can enjoy some ocean, some cool breeze, and maybe go for a dip. But you got to see this. It's kind of cloudy today. It did rain earlier, but again, no complaints. It's the cool weather is quite welcome. But look at this. Don't mind all the honking. But yeah, gorgeous view. We're on the one side of the hotel, so we haven't got a direct view. The ones that directly face the ocean are suites and apartments, which are running about $80 to $100. Again, not very expensive Western standards. But we paid $40 Canadian for this room, and it did include a breakfast. So without the breakfast, it's probably about $30 a night, which again is very nice motel or hotel. Very nice hotel, actually. But yeah, I'll give you a little pan around so you can see. There's actually some construction going on right next to us, but it's actually Tet in Vietnam. So there's no working going on. So that's a good thing. There's no noise, but I'll pan you around. Okay, so we're taking a little walk in Nha Trang. The beach is just over there. And as per usual, I'm going to apologize for all the noise and the beeping, but it's part of the atmosphere. It's everywhere, everywhere. And I don't even know why they're beeping half the time. I think they just like to beep their horns. So we're going to head down to a big Buddhist temple. The weather hasn't been really sunny since we've got here, and trust me, I'm not complaining. It's been so hot for the last couple of months that a little bit of cool weather is, yeah, I'm enjoying it actually. So we're gonna head down to a Buddhist temple and yeah, maybe stop for a coffee or something and show you a little bit of Nha Trang. And a big thing, you got to be careful crossing the roads, and pretty much all of Southeast Asia. We almost got hit by a Grab motorbike, I think it was last night. It was even on a crosswalk with a green light for us. But yeah, missed me by about, I don't know, 6 inches. So you got to be careful. But all right, we're going to try to find a coffee shop and then off to the temple. Okay, we're many blocks out of the tourist area, I'm going to call it. Definitely more local down here, and you know, just like I suspected, the prices go from, you know, 16 or 160,000 dong. You can get basically the same thing here for 40,000 dong, like literally a quarter of the price. It's it's unreal actually. That's why if you ever come here, you know, try to go to all the local areas. It's just way cheaper to eat. So yeah, we're about, I don't know, 3/4 of the way to the temple. I'll take you for show you a little bit of the area. You see right there, we just passed, it's pho, and I think bo is beef. But yeah, it's a quarter of the price, at least half price everywhere anyway. So, and we're maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes from the actual tourist street. So yeah, we're about 3/4 away to the temple, and we wanted to stop into a local place just to grab some coffee. And yeah, they actually understand hot coffee with milk. So yeah, and I'll tell you the price, but I guarantee it's cheaper, half price at least from coffee you would get, you know, 6-7 blocks that way. You gotta keep talking because there's music in the background. We don't want to get another copyright. There's Lindsay. But yeah, so just a little local place. This one's actually nicer than some of the other ones we passed. Just around the corner here, there's a restaurant, and it's completely packed. And a rule of thumb is if the locals are eating there, the food's probably good. So that little stop for coffee, again, it was more of a nicer local coffee shop. Always noise, always. But it cost 25,000 dong per coffee. So again, you know, about half price you'd pay down at the tourist area, and the coffee is really good. And when you get coffee, they usually put sweetened condensed milk in it, and yeah, so you don't really even need sugar. And a lot of places you go to that we've noticed in Vietnam is they always give you a free tea, and it's usually like, I don't know, I'd say a little more than warm. But it's not like tea you would drink back in North America. It's yeah, it's got a taste to it, but you get used to it actually, and it is nice to sip on a warm cup of sort of tea. Anyways, we're gonna continue on. We got a big traffic circle coming up here, and yeah, I'm always a little bit anxious when we got to cross these busy streets. All right, so we just got to the Buddhist temple here. I don't know the name. I don't know the name of it. Vendors trying to sell us stuff, and so it's just, so I will put the name in the video. But yeah, we'll go and take a look at this place. We could see it from our hotel, and sorry if there's a glare. And you can see that in front of a lot of the shrines, there's offerings, and got some Oreos there and incense. So again, don't want to stay too long because I think people want to go up. So okay, so we're going to head into the actual shrine area now. When you enter a Buddhist temple, you have to take off your shoes. So it's, oh, this is gorgeous. Look at this. Have to be honest, this is probably one of the nicer temples we've been in. So we're not going to stay here too long. We want to head up to the big Buddha statue. So yeah, but just we walked by and seen this and thought you'd like to see it. It's magnificent, beautiful.
Mặt nằm cũng đây nè. Vậy mà bà. Vậy bà ông kia là bà cho mấy chục bạc.
There's lots of stairs going up, and my legs, they're still sore from the tunnels in the Mekong Delta tour. All right, we'll see you at the top. All right, almost made it to the top. I said my legs are burning from the tour we took. But yeah, look at this. in Vietnam, the population of Buddhists is relatively small compared to other parts of Southeast Asia. So when we seen this from our hotel room, we had to come look at it. And yeah, it's not bad of a hike to get up here, but I said my legs are still killing from the last tour. So I really haven't got much to say about the statue and stuff, but we'll take a walk around. Not sure how well you can see it up there. But yeah, you got the front shot anyway. But yeah, you come up to the stairs and I just hit a tree. But yeah, there's like a flat area up here, not very big at all. Yeah, you're gonna get a glare, so yeah, that's the big statue we could see from our hotel room. And when I seen it, I said, we gotta go there. It took us about half an hour to walk from the hotel. The hotel's right by the ocean, so from the tourist area to here was about a half an hour walk. And yeah, we stopped for coffee. But on the way back, we're probably gonna stop for something to eat at the same place. There's actually a drone up there. I'll see if I can get it. Not sure, yeah, someone's doing a video with a drone. Pretty neat. Okay, so as we were coming down, there's another little path that leads off, and it's actually the reclining Buddha. I think out of all the Buddhas, the fat Buddha and the reclining Buddha are my favorites. All right, we'll head down, and you can see some of the carvings on the top. I'm not sure if it's actually carved in stone or if it's some sort of mold, but yeah, really neat. So we're gonna head back down now. Okay, so we're heading back from the temple area there. It's I think about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so we decided to grab something to eat before we go back into the tourist area. So we're walking by this restaurant. It's literally, I think, 40,000 baht for this. Again, I think that's probably, you know, 250 or something. Again, if you were to get the same thing down in the tourist area, you're probably paying close to 10 bucks for it. So we're gonna dig in. Okay, so it's our last night in Nha Trang. I hope you can hear me. We're walking up the tourist road. We're actually heading to a little cafe. I'm gonna talk more about it once we get up there and it's not so noisy. But yeah, last night in Nha Trang, and yeah, we're taking the train out at 5 in the morning. So we're just gonna go up to this cafe we found and grab a supper for tonight and early to sleep so we can catch the train. But yeah, I'll show you this cafe up here. Okay, so we just got to that little cafe we found, and it is a little more than a cafe, but I will say that the coffee is delicious too. But yeah, they serve food. You can get soups and rice dishes. I'll show you here. Just wait to get everybody out of the way. But yeah, called Paul's Cafe. So if you're in Nha Trang, I would actually recommend. The prices are reasonable. It's about 2 blocks from the ocean down there, the main tourist street. But if you're down there and you go to eat, you're going to be paying 2 to 3 times the price. This isn't the cheapest place. If you head more away from the tourist area, it gets cheaper. So we ate a meal for 40,000 dong, about two more blocks up. But this place has really good food, and it's about 60,000 dong a plate. Coffee is 30,000 dong, and the coffee's delicious. So yeah, we'll head in and we're going to grab something to eat. We're leaving, like I said, tomorrow at 5 in the morning, so we want to get something to eat before we leave. Hello. All right, yeah. So yeah, we'll sit down and we're gonna eat here again. And if you come to Paul's Cafe, I think it's the owner, he plays guitar, and I'll be honest, he's really good. We were here earlier and he didn't miss one note. So yeah, I'll show you. Again, so if you're in Nha Trang and you want really good food at a reasonable price and you want to listen to some pretty good guitar, come to Paul's Cafe. Okay, so we got some Vietnamese, it's milky coffee, and I'll show you. We didn't know when we first came how you did the coffee, so I'll show you. So let me move the camera down. So yeah, it comes in its own little percolator. Now, mine's still dripping, but once it's done dripping, you basically just take the lid off this top and you put it underneath. And that's so, yeah, it doesn't get any coffee dripping all over the place. So if you didn't know about how to do this coffee, there you go, now you know. Take the lid off and just put it underneath, and then you put that to the side. So I started eating before I showed you the food, but I got a beef noodle. And I'll tell you, it's delicious, absolutely delicious. Lindsay got beef and rice.
It's half gone.
And as you can see, we just started eating right away. So, but yeah, it's delicious. Okay, it's we're leaving Nha Trang, heading off to Da Nang. It's let me look at the clock. It's like 4:15 in the morning. Our train is at 4:55. It leaves the station. So yeah, it was an extremely early morning. I'm still half asleep. I think I got maybe an hour of sleep, maybe. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do any video of this train. We got the video of the last train, but yeah, this is going to be 8 or 9 hours until we get to Da Nang. You can see the trains coming in now. I'll show you. We'll just wait for it to stop, and guess we're boarding. Okay, we just found out that the train is going to be delayed. A bunch of noise as soon as I start recording. But yeah, so the train's going to be delayed about 50 minutes. So yeah, we're tired too. Look, Lindsay's tired. Anyways, whole bunch of noise, but yeah, so we're waiting an extra 50 minutes. So, I've been sleeping for about, I don't know, 6 hours. Didn't get much sleep last night, so yeah, about 6 hours of sleep. We're almost to Da Nang now. But yeah, we got some little guys in us. Say hi! Yeah, they're actually, that's the little girl who's, her parents are sharing the cabin with us. And there's another little guy here. So, yeah, we're almost there. I feel rested now anyway. In Da Nang for a few days now. Unfortunately, the first couple days we were here, it was raining all the time. And I'll be honest, you know, even coming from Canada, it's way colder here than it was south of us. I think the temperatures went down to like 15 degrees Celsius. And that may not seem cold because that's like a spring day in Canada. But we're so used to all the heat now that, yeah, it's cold. It's cold. I'm glad, again, sorry about noise. I'm glad we brought some winter clothes. We bought some jeans and a couple sweaters. But yeah, it has been extremely cold in Nha Trang. I think that's what it is. All the names, I get confused. But yeah, so today's pretty much the nicest day we've been here. So I haven't got any video since we've been here. But we went to a local laundromat the other day when we got here. And it was 13,000 dong per kilo, which is real cheap, and that's a laundry service. It's not at the hotels, and it's away from the tourist area. So you have to walk up these little streets, little narrow alleys, and yeah, there's a Vietnamese lady there who did our laundry. We did a big bag. It cost us 55,000 dong. I may put the conversions, but yeah, extremely affordable to do the laundry here in Vietnam if you leave the tourist area. Sorry, there's music playing, but we'll go up here and I'll show you some of the alleys in the laundry place. And we're just getting off the busy highway, going into the local alleys. And I don't know how well you could hear me out there, because there's so much traffic on the main streets. But here, I'll show you this little alley. Yeah, the roads aren't straight at all, and all the little alleyways, they're not straight at all. You can't cut through from one street to the next because they all wind, so you got to make sure you look at your map, or else you won't. Yeah, you'll just get a dead end. But very interesting back here. I definitely more like walking around in the local areas than on the busy streets in the tourist area. And where we're staying is actually not the tourist area. Local. Hello. Hello. So yeah, I like being more in the back alleys. But we're not really in the tourist area. The tourist area is up probably another 20 minutes, 25 minutes from us. So, here, I'll show you one of the alleys. Yeah, just a lot of little alleys going up. So, he's talking to Lindsay now. I don't think we can understand. We've actually been using the Google Translator when we yeah, he's still talking to Lindsay. See you later, bye. So yeah, here, we'll walk up the alley. Hello.
Hello, đi giặt đồ. Hey, hello.
Hello.
Yo, yo, yo.
Oh, is it this one? Yeah. So yeah, we're back at the laundromat again. So like I said, it's 13,000 dong per kilogram to get the laundry done here. So, and she did a really good job in this. The clothes smell good.
Chung.
But yeah, they did a really good job. So we had some more laundry and we decided to come back and get some more done. But very local area. And if you are in this area, they said, don't get your laundry done at the hotels in the tourist area. Just, you know, brave it up, walk, do a Google search, and go to a local laundry service in Vietnam. Very, very inexpensive. Thank you. So yeah, we're gonna head up now. We got to go to a store, and like I said, use your Google Maps and just type in like laundromats, and yeah, it's really easy. We've been using Google Translator a lot too. A lot of the people speak very minimal English, but Google Translator works good enough to get the job done. We were at a restaurant just up here, actually, where we're going, and the lady did not speak any English at all. Hello. See, very friendly, very friendly. But yeah, we used the Google Translator. We were able to ask her questions. She was able to talk to us through the translator. But yeah, very neat. So yeah, we're gonna head up to a convenience store. It's called Winmart, and just buy some stuff. But yeah, there's the airplane going over. But yeah, there's the alley we come out. Again, we are in the city still, but more local. Excuse me. So anyways, we're gonna go to Winmart, and yeah, we'll catch you a little bit later. All right, so we're in the Winmart now. It's quiet. So noisy on the streets. So Da Nang actually has 1.3 million people. It's pretty big. But... So Lindsay's just doing a little bit of shopping. We need some coffee and some odd things. Again, just saying, the Google Translator and Google Maps is perfect for this type of adventure if you're just sort of playing it by ear and you want to use local stuff and get around with the locals. So, mission accomplished. Got the laundry in. That'll be done later tonight, so we'll come back and pick that up. And like I said, it's really cheap. And if you hear the planes, we're actually not too far from the airport. The airport's pretty central in the city. And yeah, we got the stuff we needed from the convenience store. And it is a convenience store, so we paid a little more. We've actually bought a lot of things at just local vendors. Like a big can of cashew nuts cost 170 dong. That's about $10 US. And it's a huge thing of cashews. And back in Canada, you'd pay 30 bucks for that, no problem. Waters, you know, it can vary 5,000 to 8,000 dong for water. Big bottles. Well, not huge bottles, but medium-sized bottle. Yeah, we're just out on a walk. We thought we'd do something here while we were in Da Nang. Because just like I said, it's been raining, so take you on a little adventure through the back alleys. And yesterday we ate at a local restaurant. Again, 2 meals. We had some great Vietnamese coffee, and I think it cost like 170 dong, so $10. And that was like 3 dishes and 2 coffees. And we wandered down this back alley on our way back and found a little hole in the fence. So yeah, there was a path there, so we figured, you know, the locals are taking this way too. That's another thing when you're in these back alleys, it's much quieter. So here's that hole we found. Yeah, there you have it. quick trip to get the laundry done and pick up some stuff from the store. And now we're heading back toward that busy road. This is not the main road, but it's right along the ocean. You can see over there, there's the ocean. So there is a fair amount of traffic on the road. And what we have noticed is during the day, the roads aren't too busy, but I'd say after maybe 6 o'clock in the evening, it definitely gets a lot busier. And kind of opposite of where we're from in Canada. It's usually busier during the day, and then the evening it quiets down. Totally opposite here. So if you need to cross roads, because they're crazy, I would suggest you do all your stuff in the day. Because at night, yeah, it's too busy. Okay, we're back at the hotel we're staying in, and I said it's right on the, I guess it's the Bay of Da Nang. But we paid, I think, about $37 Canadian. This is a boutique hotel again. I just sort of wanted to get away from the main tourist area, but we did pay a little bit more for this. We like to spend between $20 and $30 for our accommodations per night. And of course, if you book longer, right on the road, you usually get a better price. But I'll say here, the rooms, again, they're small, but very clean. It's very clean here. And a breakfast is included with this one. And the breakfast is actually pretty good. You can get a Western style breakfast. You get a couple eggs, bacon, sausage, you know, some tomato, and a big piece of like a French bread. Well worth it, actually, the breakfast. Really good. One of the best breakfasts we've had so far. But I'll show you the hotel. So yeah, it's the Santori Boutique Hotel, Da Nang. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Again, if you want to spend a little bit extra, but yet not be paying, you know, sort of Western prices for your hotel, I would recommend it. One thing I wanted to say is when you book online, you have an option to pay at the hotel or to pay later, or pay right there with your credit card. Now, normally I've been paying right away, so I pay a few extra dollars, but I just don't want to give them my credit card or anything. I'd rather the payment just go through Agoda. At this one, there was a pay at hotel and then book. And when I come down, the lady was telling me that I owed more money, and I said, well, I paid through Agoda. And I've looked on the app itself, and it does say something about paying at the property. Again, if you pay at the hotel, you usually get a little bit cheaper, a few dollars cheaper. And if you pay directly through Agoda, it's a few dollars more. But one thing just to look out for when you're booking through those apps, there is usually a pay now and pay at the hotel option. And if you want to save a few bucks, pay at the hotel, you save a few bucks. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do a room tour of this one. It's just a standard room. It's really clean. Everything works. There's a smart TV here, room safes, big ones, so you can put your laptop in. But yeah, there you are. I don't know if we're gonna get too much more of Da Nang, because we are gonna be heading to Hoi An tomorrow. And Hoi An is basically the ancient city, and it's like 20 minutes away. And we're gonna stay there for a little while. Again, the weather hasn't been as nice as I would have liked it here, but to be honest, the cool weather it's been kind of nice, actually. So yeah, we'll see you in the next thing. We'll probably be in Hoi An. So we've spent a few extra days in Da Nang. As I mentioned earlier, I think the weather wasn't on our side for the first few days we were here. So we have stayed a couple extra days. Today is actually a nice sunny day. It's windy and a little bit cool in the wind, but I said, I don't know, I'm not complaining. It's been so hot most of the journey that you know, this has been a few days where I haven't been actually sweating. So we're on a beach right across from our hotel, the Santori Hotel. Now this is not a tourist beach. As you can see, there's no tourists here. There's a little bit of garbage on the beach, but it's actually not that bad. But Lindsay was saying that, you know, if this would have been a really nice beach if they would have, you know, maintained it and stuff. But yeah, definitely not a local beach. More a tourist beach, I mean, more local people that would be around here. If you look out, you can see there's somebody fishing out there. And yeah, the sun is kind of over here, big glare coming. But yeah, as I said, it was a sunny day today when we got up. Now, Da Nang is kind of famous for, oh, airplane. I'll wait till that goes over. So Da Nang is kind of famous for what's called the Golden Bridge. We were wanting to go see the bridge, but after reading a lot of the reviews, it says that if you're not there on a clear day, it's not worth going to see. You can't see anything. But on clear days, the view is phenomenal. And it's been very overcast. Today is really the sunniest day, but if you can look in the distance, you can see how hazy it is. We did contemplate going up today, but by the time we sort of got up and everything ready, it just wasn't enough time in the day. But I'm going to show you one of these boats. This is, they fish out of these. And you can see out in the distance, there's a boat out there with nets and stuff on it. But yeah, we kind of, you know, I want to do a little more for you about Da Nang. But the Golden Bridge in Da Nang, I would Google search it, because it's a bridge that the hands are holding. Famous, actually, as a tourist attraction. But yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to be making it there. We're going to be leaving Da Nang tomorrow. We can't just spend any more time here. We're going to be heading to Hoi An and maybe even Hue, which is the ancient city. But yeah, we kind of waited and waited, hoping we were going to get a good day. And you know, today's really our last day here. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see the bridge. But I will put some links to some photos or a website to show you what the bridge is. And yeah, I'm very disappointed we won't get to see that bridge, because that was part of the reason we did come to Da Nang. But you know, that it is what it is. This is all part of just doing sort of raw, last-minute adventuring. But yeah, I'll be sure to put a link. Another plane. So anyways, I guess I'm gonna wrap it up here for Da Nang. Okay, so we're just about to leave Da Nang, and yeah, we're at the rail station. This is the same station we showed up in. We got here, I think we've been here 5 days. It's raining again. It's we've been here, I think, 6 days, and we've had 1 day of sunshine, one okay day, and all the rest of the days it's raining. But I'm not complaining, because it's cool. I'm not sweating. That's good. So I wanted to show you this. We're at the train station, and they got this old steam train here. I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see it. But yeah, they got this out front of the Da Nang train station. Pretty neat. When we first got to the station, I think it was just getting dark, so I didn't even notice it. We sat down like 20 feet away today, and Lindsay goes, hey, look at that big train. So yeah, I thought you may want to see that. And just to let you know, we're leaving Da Nang. We're heading to, I believe it's called Hue. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's the ancient city, so it should be some pretty neat things there, and we're hoping we could get a little bit better weather. Yeah, another look at that train. Really neat. So yeah, we got about a 2-hour wait for our train. We had to check out for noon. They probably would have let us stay later, but we just decided to come here. We're going to just have a cup of coffee and wait for our train. Okay, so I'm going to admit I made a mistake on the timing of the trains, and it turns out we missed our train. Thankfully, we were able to book just seats, and it literally cost $6 Canadian. So we only had to wait about 30 minutes instead of 2 hours that I thought. The train actually left in the morning. I screwed up the time. So yeah, I had to run in, and yeah, I just got 2 more tickets for seats. Like I said, it was $6 Canadian. So yeah, Lindsay can laugh at me. At least we got the train, and yeah, we'll be there in a few hours. afternoon. So we're in Hue. It's a beautiful sunny day, a little bit of a breeze. We're crossing a bridge. It might be a bit noisy, as always. But yeah, we're going to see the Citadel. It's a walled citadel. Basically, I'll give you some more information as we get into a quieter area. But we're crossing a bridge. We're going to head over. I'll show you where it is. I may have already mentioned it, but that flag over there is the entrance to the walled citadel. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful area. And the river all along where we walked and heading up, it's all parked, very well maintained. I think I said it before that Vietnam is a very clean country from what we've seen. And we've even taken the train in the rural areas. And you know, there's garbage, but you find garbage everywhere. Even in North America and Canada, there's garbage in the cities. But relatively very impressed with how well maintained Vietnam is. Yeah, very, very beautiful country. But yeah, we'll head up and we'll check out the walled citadel of Hue. Hey, so it's a little quieter now, crossing the bridge. I don't even know if the wind was probably whistling on the microphone. But yeah, we came off the bridge and we're going to, there's, like I said, there's parks lining the waterway, and they're really nice parks, well maintained too. So we're going to take a stroll through the park on the way. The Citadel's down this way. From where we're staying, Google Maps said it's about a 25-minute walk, so we decided to walk down. And yeah, it gets you can see the city that way too. And this is, you know, I wouldn't say this is a local because it is a lot of tourists walking up to the Citadel. But yeah, it's a beautiful park. I'll give you a shot. And there's the river. The name of the river just eludes me right now. I did know it, but I'll put it in the video. But yeah, this river runs through the city of Hue, and it branches off into a whole bunch of smaller rivers. But yeah, beautiful parks. I said they're all lined along the river. Like, who wouldn't want to go walking in this? You know me, we like to help out the locals, and we've taken tuk-tuks and stuff, but they've offered us a few rides, and we had to say no. Just prefer to walk. Yeah, we're probably, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes away. So yeah, we'll see you when we get to the Citadel, and I'll tell you a little bit about it. So on the way to the Citadel, as you can see, the sun is it's out today, and I mentioned earlier, I think it's been kind of cool and cloudy, a little bit of rain since we've been in Da Nang, actually. So coming to Hue, it was, you know, kind of drizzly and cold for the first couple days. Yesterday was okay. I think we should have went yesterday because it's hot today, hot. But it's so hot, we decided to stop and get some iced coffee. So we stopped at this little cafe here. Yeah, we'll go in. Lindsay's enjoying her coffee already.
Very good.
But yeah, started sweating, so I said, yeah, we need to stop and get some iced coffee. But the Vietnamese coffee, I probably mentioned it in one of my first videos. I'm a coffee drinker. I love to drink coffee. Not a big fan of iced coffee like from Tim Hortons or anything, but the Vietnamese iced coffee, absolutely delicious. Yeah. I'm turning into a yuppie. But yeah, coffee is delicious. All right, so we just arrived at the walled citadel, and again, it's all surrounded by a moat. I guess the moat itself, or maybe it's the wall, is about 10 kilometers in length, but I'll show you. So yeah, we'll head in. I think this is a little bit more expensive than the other tourist places, but Lindsay and I were talking, like the War Museum and, you know, even the things in the other countries, they were so cheap, literally $2 or $3 to get in. I think this one's over 200,000 dong. I'll let you know how much it is and put the conversion in for you, but a little more expensive, but I think the other places were so cheap that, you know, yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, we just came in through the wall. Again, I'm going to turn the camera, sorry if there's a glare. Yeah, we came through right there. And as you come in, it's lined with these cannons. But apparently, like I said, the walls are all ramparts, and you can walk along. That's what guards would have patrolled up there. Yeah, they got some cannons as you walk in. All right, we'll continue on to the entrance. We don't know where it is. We're just gonna, it looks like there's a bunch of people over here, so we'll head that way. Okay, so we just got to the ticket booth area, and just to visit the city itself, it's 200,000 dong, but I'll show you the price because there's 3 tombs in here. You can buy combo tickets too. So yeah, if you want to visit multiple places in here, you pay a little more, and it's called a combo ticket. So the whole complex is actually ringed with 2 walls and 2 moats. And apparently, from what I was looking on some of the information, that the walls are like almost 7 feet thick. So I've heard of this before. I'm not an expert on the Imperial City or the Citadel. But from what I understand is it was, the construction started in 1803, and I think it went to 1833 before it was complete. And it stayed in a dynasty. I'll put the name of the dynasty that it was belonged to. But during the French occupation, there was some skirmishes here, and Vietnam War. From what I understand is the Americans originally didn't want to bomb the Citadel, but with some of the resistance in Hue, they ended up doing some damage to the Citadel. But yeah, we'll head in and check it out. Okay, we just entered into the Imperial City, and I'm trying to get a shot of the entranceway. Sorry if it glares with the sun. But yeah, all right, so we're in. Here we go. All right, so we came in a little bit deeper into the Citadel, and yeah, very interesting. Up front, there's a lot of pictures that are lined up to show you, and there was a few from the war, and the Vietnam War, American War, to show that the Citadel was damaged quite a bit by bombing. But take a look here. Yeah, those walls over there, very interesting. So as far as I can understand from Google, because I said I'm not an expert on this place, the royal family lived here, and I guess they were here for about 130 years or so. The Citadel itself is a couple hundred years old. You can see way back in the distance there. I'm assuming that's probably the palace, but we'll find out. Yeah, very, very interesting architect. Yeah, very interesting. Little alleyway. And along this wall here, I actually overheard one of the guides talking about it. We didn't get a guided tour, but there's bullet holes in this wall. I'll show you. Yeah, you can see there's bullet holes in the wall. I'm not sure if they'll show up on the video, but there's a big one over by the archway. Yeah, right here. Yeah, interesting. So as I was saying, for the 200,000 dong, you just get to basically walk in the city itself. There's different tombs in the Emperor's room that you would have to pay extra for, or you buy the combo ticket. So just the Emperor's chair that I may have showed in the video, it's 135,000 dong to get in there extra. So if you wanted to come and see the whole complex, and yeah, I would probably advise buying the full ticket. And I showed the price. I think it was 420,000, and the full one I believe was 530,000 dong. Yeah, you have to pay extra if you just got the Citadel ticket. Found an area that's a little bit quieter, but what a huge complex, huge. And there's information boards all over the place, and they're written in English too. So yeah, you can stop and read and get a little bit of history of the family and the Citadel itself. But yeah, these buildings are pretty neat. So as we're walking around the Citadel, there's this, I don't know, it's like a gazebo thing, but it's not called a gazebo. But they sell some coffee, juice, and little snack foods. So we're getting some egg fried rice. And I said to Lindsay, look, we're eating like royalty here in the Royal Garden. But yeah, we're in the Royal Garden, and there's this little thing set up where you can get something to eat and drink. So yeah, why not? And there's Lindsay's mug. Yeah, right over here. They got some drinks and a little bit of food. So yeah, we're gonna sit here and yeah, cool off a little bit, grab a lunch, because we haven't eaten today. So yeah, grab some lunch. And the prices were actually reasonable. I said, oh, it's probably gonna be super expensive in here. But yeah, it wasn't that expensive. 40,000 dong for fried rice, fried noodles, which is not too bad actually. We're coming into another building here. I'll get it in the shot. There's a sign. We were wondering what it was. And apparently this was the Royal Treasury. All the valuables of the Royal Palace were held in here. Yeah, very interesting. You want to be funny for YouTube? He went by, said something funny, so we're gonna get him on YouTube. You're gonna be on YouTube now. Bye. Okay, so yeah, that pretty wraps up the Imperial City in Hawaii. There's a few buildings we didn't get to. On the left side when you come in, there's 3 or 4 temples and a couple residents that are way up. But the area is huge. It's huge. We've been walking around, I'm going to say probably at least 3 hours, and like I just said, we didn't even get to all the buildings. But yeah, very interesting little tour to take, and I myself enjoy just doing it on our own. But there is a QR code set up around the complex that you can scan with your smartphone, and it'll give you information. So yeah, I don't know if you really need a guide or not. But there is guides available. But as I said, we scanned a few of the QR codes. It was speaking in Vietnamese, but there's an English text part you can read. But yeah, really interesting. And I said, I think my favorite part was the Royal Garden. It was pretty peaceful in there. Yeah, we were walking where Vietnamese royalty was. We even had lunch there. But anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, and yeah, we'll catch you in the next video. Good evening. So we're in Hanoi now. and if I look a bit rough, we took the train here yesterday, and yeah, I wasn't feeling too well. I don't know if I ate something, but I had a sore throat. But feeling much better today. Yesterday, I basically got to the motel or hotel and just crashed out. Sorry, the music. I'm gonna have to keep talking. So yeah, we got here last night, and I basically just crashed out. And it's like, I don't know, 5:30, 6 o'clock now, and feeling a little better. So we're gonna go take a little walk around this area. This is like a walking street right in the center of Hanoi. Very touristy, but we're only literally a block from Train Street. We're gonna go try to see Train Street tonight. And yeah, famous area. So I'll give you a little look. Don't mind Lindsay in the way. But yeah, this is like the walking street. But yeah, lots of tourists in the area. We actually walked here last night from the train station, just refused to take a taxi. And of course they approached us, and I said, well, how much? And it's double the price right off the hop. So yeah, we told them to go away. And then they're mad at you because you've called them out. But yeah, it's a nice area. And you can't, there's no cars in this area, so it's only motorbikes and walking. Yeah, not a bad area. And again, more music playing, so I'm gonna have to keep talking. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, we'll just keep showing you the area. So the whole street is full of restaurants. They vary in price. We ate something earlier, and you know, it was a little bit expensive. But we'll take you out to the street and show you the street. But yeah, this is the way we walked last night. And you know, I've mentioned many times about crossing the roads. It makes me anxious, but you can hear all the noise. But yeah, just a little walking street. We'll go back up now. But they're setting up all the restaurants for everybody to eat tonight. Yeah, it's not a bad area actually, and it may look a little bit busy as I'm walking through here, but because there's no cars, it's actually not too bad. So yeah, they're preparing everything here. Hello. Hello. So yeah, we'll just mosey around. But yeah, we're hoping tonight to go to Train Street. Now, what we've learned about Train Street is just recently, you're not allowed just to go there. You actually have to go to the railroad track, and apparently police have it blocked off now, and a restaurant owner has to come and get you and take you to their restaurant. You know, just a way for them to make sure you're going to eat and stuff, and you know, you don't get killed on the train or on the track. So yeah, just you know, an FYI, it does appear that you have to go and just wait, and a shop owner will come and pick you up and take you to their restaurant. So, but I did look at some of the prices at the restaurants on the Train Street, and yeah, some are real expensive, and other ones aren't too bad actually. So, yeah, well, I hope, like I said, I'm feeling a bit better. So, I think I'm gonna, you know, suck it up and go show you Train Street. So we stayed, we booked this hotel up here. It's called Memory Legends Hotel. It was really cheap. I think it was like 30 some bucks or something. But again, you're getting what you pay for. It was one of the cheaper hotels in the area. But yeah, none of the electrical outlets, I can't plug anything in. So we're only staying here 2 days, and we've already booked another hotel about 2 or 3 blocks up. I can't stay in a hotel where I can't plug my laptop in. So yeah, we've already booked another hotel, and we're going to be moving out tomorrow. But like I said, Train Street is just up here, like a block literally. So it was good to get the Train Street video in for you. you can see it is a local area, but there's lots of tourists around. I'll just show you where Train Street is. We're not going to go quite yet, but right up there you can see the tracks. Remember that van's crossing. Hello. No ride today. No thank you. So yeah, we're gonna head up there tonight. Later on, you can already see people waiting there. But yeah, so we're just gonna hang here for another hour or so. I guess the first train doesn't go by till about 7 o'clock. And I said it's maybe 5:36. So we're gonna wait a little bit and then we'll see if we can head in. So yeah, we'll see you in a little bit. So like I said, actually we're coming into Train Street now, and yeah, I didn't film it, but you have to get one of the locals to come get you and take you in. So we're walking up here now. I'll show you. But I have no idea what restaurant we're going to. It doesn't really matter actually. And we'll probably be sitting here for a couple hours waiting for one of the trains to go by. And yeah, lots of tourists around, as per. And you know me, I'm not really into the tourist areas, but you know, I've seen this on YouTube a couple times, and we had to come here. Up there? Yeah. Okay. Come here. So yeah, he just pointed us over here. Hello. Hello. You go on YouTube? So yeah, I'm not sure where we're sitting here. All right, he pointed us to the upstairs here. Well, so I'll show you. There's these steep stairs we go up. Oh my God, I'm getting too old for this. Oh, like. So yeah, we got prime seating up here. Prime seating. Is he gonna take our order? Ah, okay, yeah, so this little guy's gonna take our order for us. All right, so yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. So we've been sitting here, I don't know, maybe close to an hour, half an hour maybe, yeah, 45 minutes. And it's starting to get dark, but apparently from what I understand, the train's gonna be about another hour. But it's starting to get dark, and the ambiance is really nice. I'll give you a quick pan. Not sure how well the GoPro picks this up. But yeah, we came to the restaurant here. It's called the Coffee Chill 96. And there's a little guy there that serves. Yeah, he's a really cute kid, actually. And thanks for subscribing to the channel. Yeah, Coffee Chill 96. So, and the food is reasonably priced, and it was really good. And we got some coffee, and I got a 7-Up. But yeah, the food was real good. The coffee was good. So if you're in Train Street, and now you know a place to come where it's reasonably priced. Some of the places along here were like double and triple the price. So I'm glad that the one we picked was one of the cheaper ones. But yeah, it's and those whistles you hear, that's for them to go pick people up. So they'll blow a whistle, and then some of the store owners go and pick the people up from the end of the tracks. And as I said, you can't just walk in here. There's a big fine if you just walk in. So you got to stand at the gate, and yeah, they blow these whistles, and some of the shopkeepers will go up and yeah, pick you up and bring you to their restaurant. So like I said, I'm glad we got a cheaper one. We've been sitting here now for close to a couple hours, and I got a beer. We didn't want to sit here and just sort of wait for the train, and I figured it was coming shortly after 7 o'clock. So the guy brought our beer, and Lindsay got a coffee, and I said, hey, what time does the train come? And he says 9 o'clock. It's like 7 o'clock right now, so we don't know if we should sit here for 2 hours and wait for the train. And I know if we keep ordering stuff, you'll be okay, but so yeah, we're going to be sitting here for probably another 2 hours to wait for the train. I'll show you. The ambiance is really nice, and the street it goes way up there, and that's where we came in, right down there. You can see the gate. So yeah, it looks like, yeah, we're sitting here for a couple more hours, and I hope he doesn't kick us out. I don't know how much beer I can drink. So right after I did that last clip, it's only been about 5 minutes, and then they've moved the gate, and there's a bunch of whistling going on, and they're clearing the tracks. So I think the train is coming. So we won't have to sit here 2 hours and drink beer. Oh no. Well, it turns out it was only an engine, but hey, at least we got to see a train go by. And we didn't have to wait 2 hours. So there you go, the famous Train Street, and we got to see a train. That's it for Train Street. We're gonna head back to the hotel now. At least we got to see a train. We could hang out here for a couple more hours, but like I said, I've been not feeling very well yesterday. Feel a bit better today, but yeah, I'm gonna go back to the hotel and go to sleep. So, but yeah, just the, you know, I want to say all the subscribers and stuff, just want to thank you guys all for subscribing, all the likes and the comments. I really do enjoy the comments, actually, so keep the comments coming. But I noticed the channel was doing really, really well there, and a few days ago, I'm not sure if YouTube's suppressing the channel. Maybe I said something that YouTube didn't like. But yeah, if you do like the channel, you know, like, share, comment, and you know, a sub would be much appreciated. So, but we'll take you on a little walk and show you just sort of some of the town when we're leaving Train Street. No, we go. So while we were on Train Street, our lighter died. So we have to go to the Circle K here and get a new lighter. Not very far. You can see it right there. All right, I better get back to paying attention to the roads before I get hit. We made it to the Circle K. We didn't get killed on the road, but yeah, I'll show you this. The hotel is just up here, so it looks a little bit better at night. And I will say, a lot of the food stalls and stuff up here, the food smells really good, actually. So, all right, I think we're gonna wrap it up here, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Okay, so we're back to Train Street. You know, basically yesterday we were here and we got to see an engine go by, and we thought, you know, that's just not good enough for you guys. So we decided to come back tonight, and we're gonna try to catch the full train. So we're a little bit later, so we don't have to sit here for hours, but yeah, we're going to see a full-length train tonight. right, well, we got you the train anyway, so we came back just to get the train for you. We figured one wasn't enough just to see the engine. So yeah, we're gonna be heading back to the hotel. Not sure how well you can see me. Again, GoPro doesn't work very good in the dark. So as we were heading to the train street, we walked through this little kind of market area. Thought you may want to see it. So yeah, I'll show you. So you can see, yeah, they're selling some produce. There's actually was some fish and stuff out when we walked up earlier, but you can see the locals eating, just little restaurants that are set up. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to find any of the fish. But yeah, they were right on the road flopping around. Well, you got to see some of the produce vendors, but yeah, it looks like all the fish are gone for tonight. Yeah, it was a couple hours ago. There was, probably 6-7 vendors here selling fish that were flopping around right on the road.